It is time to bring in Pat Pagano and time to get mad at Pat Pagano because I'm frankly fed up of 45, 46-degree temperatures when I get up in the morning. It's summertime, Pat.
No, it's not.
It's summertime, Pat.
Not yet. Not
It's
until Saturday.
this is terrible. This
Not until
I
Saturday.
have not. It's June 15th. I shouldn't have to wake up to my house when it's 46 degrees out and my house is only like 55 and then take a shower.
You
I
have to imagine that it is May 15th. We're running a month behind
It's
weather-wise.
just unbelievable. The winter was screwy, fall was screwy, and and now springtime is not really springtime, and summertime is screwy.
Well, I mean, although cool, I have to admit I love it. It's great for working outdoors. It's great for walking. You could do a lot of stuff without being uncomfortable, and that's going to be the name of the game of the week. It's going to get warmer gradually as we go through the week, and for the most part, this week is dry.
I
So,
I don't care
yeah.
about the afternoon temperatures. I want to know what the morning temperatures are going to be the rest of this week.
Well, I think tonight we're going 50 to 55.
That's better. That's 10 degrees warmer.
Right, and that's where it'll probably stay the rest of the week. In the 50s at night, mid 70s sunny today, and then sunny tomorrow, 80, sunny low 80s on Wednesday, sunny to partly cloudy middle 80s Thursday, mid 80s Friday. There could be a shower or two Friday popping up. The weekend, summer officially arrives at 5:44 Saturday afternoon, and the weekend will be hazy, warm, and humid, and there will be showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening through the weekend. So that is the way it's shaping up, typically summer-like, which is kind of interesting. Um, Before I tell you about my weekend, I want to tell you about what we think summer 2020 will be like.
Yeah, that's why I saw your summer 2020. I haven't posted it yet because I wanted to talk about it before then.
Right? Let's look at the month of July, the first few days, which includes the 4th, by the way. Partly cloudy. I said Mother Nature provides her own fireworks. First full week, fair. Thunderstorms at the end of the week. Second week, rain and windy, then sizzling heat. The third week, very warm to hot with some severe weather. And the fourth week, hot, hot, hot. So July does look to be hot. August, first week, fair, not as hot, storms at the end of the week. Second week, severe storms will usher in delightful summer weather. Third week, partly cloudy and warm, some thunderstorms here and there. And the last week, fair, warm, less humid, and then turning hot again at the end of August. But look at September. First week, turning much cooler, some rain late. Second week, on the cool side, becoming cloudy. Third week, cloudy to partly sunny, some showers. Fourth week, seasonable, some showers. And the last few days, turning cloudy and mild. So it appears like September is going to be on the cool side, and July will be hot, and August will be in between.
Yeah.
And notice what I said here. No way that long range forecasting will get this right, but it looks to be very active. That's supposed to, oh, for the tropics, it looks to be very active. And I put there, stick to the rules so that COVID-19 doesn't stick to you. I just wanted to remind everybody that with summer weather being so attractive at times, you have a tendency to, again, do things that we're not supposed to be doing. Look what's happening in some of the states. Look at Texas. Over 2,000, they broke a record for over 2,000 hospitalizations yesterday. Over 2,000. And I remember seeing video. Do you remember seeing video when they reopened in front of opened in early and like one of the first? And do you remember seeing all the people outside at bars and drinking, no masks on or anything like that?
Yes, I do. And also Arizona now, they're tripling their hospital rates every week. Admissions from
You
COVID-19.
can't let your guard down, as Governor Cuomo keeps saying. Wearing a mask is a law. Don't break it. Now they're going to start punishing people if you don't wear a mask, uh, you know, going into public places and of course, and being within proximity, close proximity to somebody else. But anyhow, all right.
Well,
So,
I don't know, Pat. I went I went to a hardware store the other day, and I'm
yeah,
not going to name the hardware store, and everybody had masks on, but some of the people had the masks on just below their nose.
which is not accomplishing a thing.
No, it doesn't mean one thing. And what most people don't know is masks aren't for you to protect you to get from getting the disease.
Right.
It is from you passing it along.
If
That's
you don't know, you have it. Right.
so that's what the masks are for. Most of these masks, they don't protect you, but what it does is it if you have it and you sneeze into that mask, your area of where your sneeze is going to go is greatly reduced, or anything like that. And so please, people, keep it above your nose. I know it's not a lot of fun, but I do it. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Yeah, and it's not a lot of fun, but you have to do it, especially when you're in public places. It's as simple as that. It's now a way of life. And until they tell us that we don't have to do it, you have to do it. It's as
It,
simple as that.
and you know what? Isn't wearing a mask and social distancing, and like wearing a glove when you're at a gas station, you gotta tap in your credit card number and stuff like that. Even if you use one of these credit cards that has the symbol, you still have to tap in an area code and stuff. Isn't that a lot easier than everybody once again having to go through shutdowns and stuff like that? I mean, we shouldn't have to go through shutdowns. You know, if
No,
people in China, if all these people can wear masks, for gosh sakes, we can wear masks and do social distancing. For gosh sakes, come
I
on.
mean, it's not a big deal.
That's what
Yeah,
I.
I totally agree with you. It is just not a big deal. So let just get over it. Do it and get over it, and let's be safe so we can get over this whole thing. Although I saw some disturbing news last night on TV. They said that China, Beijing, China, um, has had the largest spike in the virus in 2 months.
Well, you know, it's not going to go away that easy, and you know that's what you know in the wintertime when it's cold. We wear different clothes. They're more restrictive. They're all this. I don't like it. I hate it, as a matter of fact, but I get used to it. And so you just put the damn mask on or put the face covering on and cover your nose and mouth and stay 6 feet away from me. It's not that hard.
It's not. It's really not that hard at all.
I
You're
mean,
absolutely right.
do I have to start eating chili every day and making people stay away from me by, by eating chili? I mean, it won't be a pleasant experience for people.
Right. I see what you mean. I know what you mean.
They won't want to
Yeah,
come within 6 feet of me.
really, really. I know exactly what you mean. But
So, all right, what'd you do
uh,
up at the cabin this weekend?
oh yeah. So as some of the listeners may not know that when I got the call Thursday that the painters were going to be there Saturday, I immediately figured that I would not be staying over, and nor would I be bringing Shirley, because things would smell and sort of be disorderly. Well, I got there around 11:30 in the morning. The painters got there about 8. I did not expect to see the mess that I saw. I mean, I was really taken back. Everything that was in the kitchen and the bedroom, um, they put out onto the porch. So that was my first setback.
Yeah.
But I walked into the porch. I mean, I left that porch pristine, spotless last weekend. I mean, I scrubbed we have mahogany floors in the porch. I scrubbed them down and everything was spotless. So when I walked in, I said, oh my God. And then when I opened the door to the kitchen, everything was in the middle of the floor. They were already, I mean, they were painting and everything was covered with plastic. So I said, all right, fine. They got to do what they have to do. So I started working outside. First, I started raking, and then after I raked up, well, I picked up a lot of the big branches. After I did that, I started cutting the lawn. And I'm going, I'm going, I'm going. And then it's about 2 hours later, and the painter comes up to me and he said, Pat, you're going to have to go to Home Depot and get more of your dock paint. He said, you only bought 1 gallon for us to do the dock. He said, I'm not through, not even a third of the dock, and the gallon's almost gone. I said, great. So I went to Home Depot. There was a whole big commotion there. But anyhow, got back within an hour. Had to buy him 2 more gallons of deck paint. It's restorative deck paint that it's so thick and it's got a grit to it that it fills in cracks and stuff like that. And it's a real good paint and it's expensive. All right, but I did get it. So they were continuing with the dock. So now me, well, David was there, but he wasn't really helping out. He just stopped by. Me and basically Gary, Rob was there too, but he wasn't helping. We started emptying out the back shed. And I didn't know this, and I'll pass this on to you guys. I swept out 5 shovels of acorns and put them into a garbage bag. I had no idea that acorns are brought into places by mice.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that. I thought it was squirrels and chipmunks.
No. Mice too.
Well, yeah, you are right, Marshall. So I found out the hard way when I went to one side of the shed. Inside, I saw 3 of them running along the back.
Right.
So now, you know Pat's not going back in there. So I said to Gary, I said, do me a favor, just put everything, put the rest of the stuff back. We'll have to get to that other side when David's around because I'm not going in there. So I asked my friend David, and he said, perhaps this weekend, he said he'll come over and he'll pull the 2 things out. I'm pretty sure there's a nest there. Marshall, I used a motor, leaf blower.
Yeah.
In the shed, had the lawnmower going, banging and everything. There's no way that if there wasn't a nest in there, that these mice would have been running back and forth. They would have been out of there. That's my thinking. And they were, or, I may have just seen, it could have been that I just seen one, but it was running back and forth. It was the same one. And it may have been the mother protecting the nest. I don't know. But I did speak to David and Patty, who have a cabin 2 doors away from me. And he said last weekend he went up to his shed and his brother told him put foil gap tape around all the seams on the bottom. They can't get through it. And he did that. And he said he came back this past weekend and the entire shed was full.
Well,
he said he had no idea where they're getting in. But obviously, and Joan was there. She lives, she's got a cabin of 3 or 4 doors away. She told me she saw the nest in her shed. And she doesn't know what she's going to do.
well, all I can say is that by getting them out of your cabin, they've gone elsewhere.
Yeah, really? I guess so. I guess so. But anyhow, when I left at 6 p.m. Sunday, everything was done. Branches were down. Dock was painted. Cabin was all done. Nothing was put back. I was too tired. But the cabin looks so clean and pristine.
All right. So it'll be all ready for you this weekend.
I'm going to have to go. No matter rain or no rain, I'm going to have to go get the stuff put back.
Yeah, absolutely. Just can't leave it out there. Can't leave it like a mess.
No, and it is a mess right now.
Not
so
especially now that you got it all painted up and cleaned up inside, outside, and everything.
Yeah, when I have everything back in place, I'll take pictures of the inside and show it to you.
All right. Well, for the time being, I want you to have a good day here, and I'm gonna hopefully put some shorts on this afternoon and enjoy the warm weather.
You do that.
All right, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Bye, Marshall.
Bye-bye. Pat Pagano this morning in the Weather Center with a check on our tri-state forecast here on Robin Hood Radio.